Hey, Vegeta, remember that time there was two of me? Vegeta? 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 Vegeta?
Hey guys, DB right here, and today I'm continuing with What If Nappa Survived? I know there's been a few requests requesting for me to continue this, and I do apologise. But without further ado, and thanks to you guys reminding me that this series even existed on this channel, I am now able to continue with it. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it, carrying off exactly where we last left off, which was just prior to the awakening of Android 17 and 18. Android 20 realizing that he cannot defeat the power of both Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Nappa, he has no choice but to evacuate. But wait, they have gotten another visitor. It is the return of future Nappa to inform them that these were not the droids they were looking for. I know, Star Wars references, gotta love it. And I missed May the 4th.
Well, I don't know what to tell you past me and Vegeta, but those are not the androids I faced. No. The ones we have yet to face easily took me down as a Super Saiyan. Not to mention, even took you down, Prince. What? Impossible! No way I could be taken down by such mechanical beings! Me, the Prince of all Saiyans!
Needless to say, with them finally getting on the same page, and Nappa actually explaining what the androids look like this time, well, they have more or less decided to, yeah, probably best to stop Dr. Gero before he wakes him up. However, Vegeta has no intention of doing that.
I will not do anything that cowardly. Oh no! I will fight these androids myself. And if any of you should get in my way, you will suffer the same fate.
Vegeta flying off, and with future Nappa joining him to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Meanwhile, everyone else is in search for the lab, much like in the original story, which more or less pretty much ends up going the same way, with Dr. Gero getting to the lab first before Krillin follows him there. And with Krillin raising his power level to summon everyone else before him, and by the time everyone else assembles by the door, it's too little too late, for Dr. Gero has awakened the deadly duo of Android 17 and 18. You don't. You're not making the orders anymore, old man. 17, wrecking the remote, and then Vegeta showing up.
Stand back, I'm busted in here.
And well, door gets blown up, much like it does in the original. And as the smoke clears, they're all horrified as they witness Android 17 turn on their creator, Dr. Gero, Android 20, smash the remote, and of course, remove Android 16, much like in the original. However, when Android 16 is open, rather than Vegeta chasing them and having a battle with Android 18 later, a fight basically breaks out now. Future Nappa cannot contain himself, and he's pretty much immediately attacking Android 17 and 18. 16's not really doing anything because I must face Son Goku. This is not Son Goku. I will not fight anyone unless it's Son Goku. Are you Son Goku? No, you're not Son Goku. I'm gonna stand here and admire these birds. You know, Android 16. And well, it's actually quite an interesting fight with pretty much everyone getting in on the action. Well, except for Krillin, because, well, let's face it, Krillin knows he's gonna get creamed if he does anything. Meanwhile, Gohan is, of course, with Bulma and Yajirobe flying them home, much like he is in the original. So you pretty much got Android 17 and 18 versus the entire Dragon team right then and there. And it is a bit of a ferocious battle, but ultimately the androids still managed to overpower them. And why? Mostly because the Z Warriors aren't fighting in any sort of formation here. There's not really a plan there. Their attacks are wild, all the way out there. In some cases, they're hitting each other. Especially the Nappas and Vegetas. The Nappas and Prince Vegeta. So, it pretty much, once the androids have pretty much battled our trio of Super Saiyans to the point that they're normal, the fight's pretty much over. And pretty much everyone's pretty much laid out flat, except for Krillin, much like in the original. Except, you know, there was no collateral damage this time around. No people in the trucks got blown, no truck driver got blown up, or any innocent people who were driving on the motorway got blown up. So, at least nobody died, right? So I suppose that's sort of a win. Yeah, tell that to Vegeta and both these Nappas.
This is all your fault, future me. My fault? You should have just let me lead the charge. Both of you shut up. You're both inferior. You should have just did what I said from the get-go. How I ever thought you were a trustworthy lackey Nappa is beyond me. Which, of course, Vegeta and Nappa's pretty much storming off, but of course not before Vegeta's all, I will ascend and become a super duper Saiyan. Of course, we know Super Saiyan Grade 2 and beyond that. And well, with Android in 17, 18 along with 16 deciding to steal a van and have a little fun on their way to exterminate Goku, much like the originals, exterminating biker gangs and scaring the police. They're having the time of their lives. But so far, they haven't really done anything that really shows that they're really a threat to the planet. Of course, we got Piccolo heading up to Kami right about now to get his, for them to achieve Namekian fusion and then retransforming into the nameless Namekian. Kami has made it clear that it was technically the Z Warriors that started this fight. Kami hasn't seen anything to really show that the androids are the serious threat that future Nappa has claimed. However, he has been sensing on some other troubling signs. Of course, we all know who this is. And well, in the meantime, they have managed to move Goku off to another location, you know, heart virus, all that stuff. At least I hope I gave Goku the heart virus in this timeline. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think I changed it. If I did, sorry for the inconvenience. In this case, we're now changing it to Goku did get the heart virus. After all, since we have no actual evidence to where Goku catches the heart virus, he always catches it. Some people say he catches it because he was on Yard Rat, but hey, Vegeta never got it after his time in Dragon Ball Super. And, you know, other people say it was just a disease that formed on Earth, and there's no way of knowing how Goku actually caught it. So we can't have things happen differently, so where Goku doesn't actually catch it. And, well, needless to say, once Bulma gets her little mysterious phone call, which has basically more or less revealed the fact that there is another time machine in existence
her reporting this to future Nappa immediately, he and Gohan go to investigate this along with future Bulma, who's more or less wanting to tag along out of scientific curiosity, and she's trying to get a bit more information about her son, about what her son is like in the future. Of course, he's still alive. He's currently battling the androids while Nappa's off on this adventure. And, well, with, basically that playing out like it pretty much does in the original story, you basically got Nappa revealing the fact that there are 2 of these machines, complete with the word hope that Bulma painted onto the machine, of course. But the question is, I guess, did Cell kill a version of future Nappa's Steel Time Machine, or did he kill future Trunks from the original timeline? I suppose either way it doesn't really matter. Perhaps he even killed both of them. Cell would have been strong enough to take on both of them presently. And meanwhile, Piccolo and Kami have indeed done the fusion, and they head off to Ginger Town, where they then go one-on-one with the time-traveling android menace that is Imperfect Cell.
Ah, Piccolo, it shall be a delight absorbing you rather than these pathetic humans.
You know my name.
I know everything about you, Piccolo. Special Beam Cannon!
And that, I think, is where we'll leave things for right now. So, what do you guys think anyway? Not really exactly much of a difference that Nappa really managed to make, at least in this term of timeline. But we'll see as we dive into the Cell Saga a bit more. I think I may have a way where Nappa can actually make a fair bit of difference. Perhaps in a way where perhaps even Goku might not have to sacrifice himself in the Cell games. I don't know, I'll think more on it. Anyways, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with more next time. Catch you later.